Okay, so here I am in the car, the car mix for Will You Remember Me. So this is my main go-to place for listening to the mix of a song. When I'm on my desk inside, I've got my studio monitors, which are okay for getting it close, but given to limited space in there, I'm in an alcove on one side of a chimney breast. So the speakers are about, well, I can't really show you in here. They're about less than a metre apart, 70 centimetres apart, something. So for a stereo picture, that's dreadful. They want to be sort of, it's hard to do stuff in a car. They want to be sort of like much further apart. So I've got them at the right height. I've not got them far enough apart. So the next best thing, and a common tool I'm mixing anyway, is to do the car listen on a pair of speakers that are familiar to you. And I do a lot of driving for my job. I'm all over the north-ish, but somewhere between the North and Midlands of England. So I spend a lot of time in the car driving, and I know the speakers of the car pretty well. So if I can get a song in here and then listen to it, I can tell if there's something missing, if something's too high, something's too low. It's a great reference, and I'll get it as good as I can in here, and then I'll send it again off to the guys. They'll listen to, I don't know what they listen to on actually, hopefully not phone speakers, maybe headphones, I've no idea. Headphones aren't bad, they're good for a stereo picture, but the sound levels, think about how big the speakers are on a set of headphones, especially in-ears, which are just those tiny little things inside. You're not going to get a good sound on those, no matter what you pay for them. Dr. Beats Dre's or whatever they're called, I don't care. I've got a 20 quid pair and they're not bad, but car listen is where I start. So here we are. I have the song, Rough Mix, on my phone. I'm going to play it via Bluetooth, so in theory I press play and we start hearing the song. I play it loud just so I can hear everything, and if there's anything low in the mix I'll still hear that, hopefully, and be able to notice it. I know what should be in the mix, so I'll be able to tell what should be where. So let's have a listen and see how this goes. Will it work? I should explain as well, I'm sat in the back, just because if I'm sat in the driver's side over there, I'm too close to one speaker. If I'm further back and in the middle, I've got a better stereo picture and the sound's got a bit more time to develop, so that's why I'm sat over here, awkwardly with a child seat just here, so I'm really sort of squished in the back. Doing this on those really hot days was not fun at all. When I was young, I could not find the words. Piano might be a bit loud. Yeah. Either my acoustic guitar's too quiet, or the piano's too loud. I think the piano's maybe a fraction loud. I have to lean forward as well, because if I'm back too far here, these headrests are starting to block the sound from here, so I'll sort of lean like that. Jimmy's harmony's a bit low. Ready for the chorus. Remember that? Let's check Jimmy's harmony. Yeah, mine's not too bad, Jimmy's is quiet. You know, I reckon the main vocal's a bit quiet as well. The piano still cuts through, it's just too loud. That's the most notable thing. There's so many parts in our songs, we can't really focus on everything in the first 3 minutes, first 30 seconds even. So this song luckily is 5 minutes long, so I've got plenty of time to try and pick out all the different bits. Not really listened to the drum kit yet, I'll have a listen to that. There's a cymbal that Paul had me put in. It's a bit loud, sort of going. It's a bit loud. Effects on the vocals vocals sound good. Delay's alright. We've got the middle 8 coming up now, so everything's going to drop out. It'll sound a bit different again. Check out this delay here. That's alright. Apart from that piano, there's nothing I'd change here. Guitar solo! It's a bit quiet, the solo. Yeah, main vocal up a bit, Jimmy's harmony up a bit, piano down quite a bit, guitar solo up. Just tweak the levels on the drum kit a bit. See, on the monitors inside, it all sounded alright. So you come in a car, come in a different environment, and you hear different things. This is just the first car listen. I'll do a few of these, probably. I'll go away. So yeah, I'll go away now. I'll make those changes. I won't film that. It's all just level tweaks up and down. Oh, tell you what. It's just one thing I forgot to pay attention to. It'll be somewhere near the end. Yeah. So a thing I've forgotten to do that I like doing when there's a harmony vocal, I'll pan them left and right a bit. So I don't know if it's the same on other doors, but on my on Ableton, it's between 50 left and 50 right. Yeah, left and right, although that's for me, for you, left and right, oh, I don't know, anyway. It's between 50 left and 50 right, so that's hard panning. If you put it one vocal all the way left and one vocal all the way right, it's literally going to come out one speaker over there and nothing over there, and vice versa. So if I pan it, say 20 left, it's about here, then you'll hear it louder over here and not so much over here. So I'll put one of them over here at 20 and the other one over here at 20. Just separates them a bit, builds a bit of a more of a stereo picture, so I'll do that as well, and all those level tweaks, and then I'll come back, listen to the song again, and then that might be it. This could be the last. I think this should be the last video. I don't think we should keep torturing you with the minutiae of the things that we go into when we're producing a song. You're probably sick to death of it now, and the song's not even out yet, from the point of me recording a song, video, obviously. Anyway, I shall shut up and go and make those changes, and maybe just do a conclusion to this where you get to see me being all happy with the song in its finished state. See you later. Okay, I'm back. So I went away, didn't take me too long making those changes. Once you know what you're looking for back on the studio monitors, you make your changes like that piano. Once you start thinking about it and you've been made aware of the problem from listening maybe somewhere else, you go back in there and you think, oh god, that is too loud. So yeah, drag the piano down. The guitar solo was criminally quiet. Paul is a typical lead guitarist where louder, louder, louder is basically his motto. So everything that he sends me is very loud to begin with anyway, so I always start with it at -10 or something. So I actually put the guitar solo down to -16. It didn't sound so bad in here. When I got it back on there, I realised it was dead quiet, so I've put that to about -12. I've done the panning on the harmony vocals. I've brought Jimmy's vocal up. The drum kit, I've had a tweak with that. All the changes that I said I was going to make, I've made, and now I'm going to have another listen. This part of the video won't be so long, hopefully, because it'll just be me nodding, thinking, yes, I've done a good job of that. So let's have a go. This bit's not massively different anyway. The piano is in here. So, oh no, the cymbals are in here, aren't they, dude? Yeah, they're still there. You might not. I don't know if you can hear them on the camera, but they're still there. Much better level now.
So far, so good. When I was young, I could not find the words to play my guitar standing in front of a crowd, to play something different no one had ever heard, to play my
piano's a lot better. You still hear it, but it's not sort of bang, bang, bang. Not like someone was hitting the keyboard, the piano with a hammer. Jimmy's harmony coming up now. I can hear it. Hey. I did. When I panned those vocals, mine and Jimmy's harmonies left and right, obviously Jimmy's got some harmonies here that I haven't. So for these parts I've got some automation that brings the panning on Jimmy's harmony track back to the centre, and now it's going to have gone back to the, I can't remember where I put it, back to left or right. So for the chorus they're separated, but when it's just him singing with Paul, then it's centred. I might pan them a little further actually, 20 is not enough. I might try 25 or 30. I think I'm right and he's left. But I can't tell, which means they're not far enough for my taste. It's the middle 8. I've not really changed this, except that piano is now not dominating. I've played the first mix. Paul was very happy with this reverb, not reverb, delay. So he loves it where it trails off here. Just goes and goes and goes. There we go, there's the solo coming in, right level this time. Loud enough to satisfy Paul, but not so loud that it dominates the entire track and puts off everyone who's not a lead guitarist. There's nothing new to hear now. It's just the chorus going again and again. We've heard that, so that's it. Apart from the vocal harmonies that I might just tweak out left and right a little bit more, I consider that song done. I've already had notes from the guys, I've done my own notes, so usually I do the final tweak, I'll send it out to them again, and usually at that point they just go, yep, another one done. So that is 10 tracks down on the album, only 2 more to go. Well, actually, we've almost finished on the 11th track as well. There's just a little bit more to do there, so we're just waiting for Paul's bits on the 12th, and we might have an album for you in a couple of months, hopefully, so stay tuned for that. So if you've reached this part in this series, now I'm at the end, I know I'm filming a series of videos instead of, it was going to be one long video, that was going to be crazy. So now we've decided it's going to be a series of videos. We'll put it together on a playlist on YouTube. So now this is the very end of the very last video. Who's watched them all? Comment. I don't like, comment and subscribe. I don't really do that crap, but I am interested. If you have watched every one of these videos, comment below and just let us know if you found it interesting, what you found interesting, what you think maybe we should do more of if we do something like this again, what we should do less of. Probably me talking about the mix, I imagine, because there's been a lot of that. Probably more Jimmy. We've seen the least of him, I think. But yeah, that's just, I'm not going to keep badgering him for videos, so yeah, if you want to see more of Jimmy, tell him! So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the song, enjoy the album, enjoy life, enjoy everything. I hope you enjoy things. So this is Matt from Storm of Crows at the end of Will You Remember Me. Thank you, and good night. Or good afternoon. Or good morning, or whatever time you're watching. Goodbye. Oh, thank fuck for that.